Your double doors open, it brings your living room right outside onto the porch, or vice versa. Like I said before, there's very few insects here, and it's really not a problem half of the year leaving your doors wide open and just enjoying the fresh air and the quiet privacy. It's a very relaxing way to live. If you're a stressful person, this will take care of your problem. Come out here and get you an old couch or a couple big overstuffed chairs. Get a bottle of fine wine or a jug of good whiskey. Sit out here in the evening with your honey. Watch the elk. Or just stare across into the open space, and trust me, you will have no buyer's remorse. You will feel like you have arrived where you should have been all your life. First we enter this house, you're going to enter into your little mudroom, which are really nice to have living up in the mountains. You can leave your muddy boots or your wet coat or your cowboy hat, whatever you desire, in your mudroom, and set your packages down and bring a lot less dirt into the house. In the corner here you've got a pantry cabinet where I put all my brooms and swifters and vacuums and stuff for cleaning in there. It works just fine in my lower house. We've got some cedar shelving here for canned goods, pantry goods, and below it a little drop-in freezer. You know, it's nice to get a bit stocked up here on your own. They talk about everybody should have a good emergency plan. Well, up here you're set up to do just that. So then we've got Kenmore appliances. They're the elite Sears Kenmores. You've got a side-by-side refrigerator and freezer, ice maker and water. Between the refrigerator and your little drop-in freezer, it should be sufficient to be stocked up for, I would say you could go a couple months easy. We've got an above refrigerator cabinet, which I would have the tendency to put things I didn't use all the time because it's a little hard to reach up there. Alright, let's swing over to this wall. You've got another little antler coat hanger. And I insisted on having a little sit-down bench here where you can sit down and take your boots off. I'm getting too old to be standing up doing these things.
Okay, put a little wing wall to kind of separate your jackets from your living room. You don't need to look at all that. So alright, you enter into a big open living space, kitchen. There's room for a little round dining table here. I've already set a light above it that you can lower or raise. And then a decent sized living room. A lot of glass, a lot of view to look at. As you can see, you've got double doors that can be opened, or when the wind's howling, just bring them over and slide the bolts down. And close her up. They're good, heavy-duty Douglas fir doors with the cast bronze hardware. And okay, let's just take a look around your living room. We've got a very good fireplace. It's Vermont castings. Most of them are made out of sheet metal. This baby weighs 900 pounds. It's all cast iron, fire brick inside, high efficiency. I believe it's 93% efficient, so out of your wood you get 93% of the heat, you lose 7 up the chimney. It used to be in older stoves and fireplaces 50-50 if you're lucky. It has a blower on it, a rheostat, so you can kick a lot of warm air into the house or slow it down. The mantle is a slab of juniper, a fellow cut for me. It's very beautiful. The top is a dark brown, which you can't see looking at it from the front, and surfaced with the same manufactured rock. That fireplace, the doors can both be opened, and they have a screen for it. You can run it as a fireplace. The doors can both be closed, and you have a high efficiency wood stove, whichever you desire, but you could easily heat this entire house with that fireplace. You kick around the air with your ceiling fans. There's one in the living room and there's one in each bedroom. Put them on low, turn the switch so they blow up towards the ceiling in the winter, and flip the switch in the spring to have them blow down. You could slowly turn your fans, circulate wood stove heat throughout, and be very comfortable and have that nice feel of wood heat. I love it. There's also 150,000 BTU high efficiency gas fireplace under the house with a thermostat right here in the hall, so heating will not be an issue. The fact that this house is solid 6-inch timbers, once those timbers heat up, they're like a thermal mass and hold the heat. Very nice. This house should be very easy to heat. Very inexpensive to live here. Over here I've included a little entertainment center. And there is all the connections in here for 4 speakers. I've got it all wired. 2 on the walls here, and 2 up in the attic that you have to go up and locate, drill a hole down and hang 2 speakers. They give you a true 4-way speaker system. You put your subwoofer wherever you desire and have true surround sound. You have professional connections. It's wired with monster cable. I've also got ground fault outlets. Now everybody has a ground fault bar for their electronics, but you can plug your ground fault bar into your ground fault outlets. They do the same thing as the bar and be well protected. Then on the other wall, I've got both of the connections for all of your satellite TV needs. So in essence, you could put your satellite receiver here, a receiver for your music, DVDs, whatever, and just turn around and put your flat screen TV here. I figured it'd be good. And again, you plug into your ground faulted outlets, and there's your connection. So your flat screen could sit there without having to see your receiver. I believe it should work real well. All the windows are high E, double pane, double hung windows. They either or slides up and down. But with these cracked in the summer, there's screens for everything, for every window. They're in the closet in the bedroom. I thought no use taking a beating in the winter. You can put them on in the spring. You'll get a nice breeze through here, and across on the kitchen wall we have 2 more windows which would create a perfect breeze across. Let nature do the cooling for you. This house, I'll make a note, does not have air conditioning, but there's no need for it. I put air conditioning in my lower house and I've turned it on 4 times in 12 years. You can always cool with the natural breeze, which is predominantly coming from the west, right at these front windows and continuing across the kitchen. Works great. Now, in here you have a custom painted wall. I call it the universe. A buddy of mine, a painter, went on for days and days trying to get something that felt good to me. It also continues above your kitchen cabinets. All of the baseboard and window trim is all custom made. There's not a piece of trim in here from a lumber yard. I've got raw stock, milled it all, finished it, sprayed it 3 coats of acrylic latex finish. A lot of damn work, but regular small store-bought window trim, especially for these windows, I thought would look way too light. It needed something more masculine, more massive to go with the house. This house truly is a fortress. The floors are very expensive, $18.75 a square foot. It's Reson maple out of a warehouse. It's kind of got a little up and down, rough look. When they saw it, they wanted to look like an old warehouse. I love it. It kind of ties all the different colors of the house together. I call this house the fun house because you've got Doug fir doors, pine and Doug fir trim. The corbels, which are purely decorative, but I wanted to give it a little taste of the Southwest, a little Southwest flavor in your mountain modern home, are Douglas fir. The ceilings are tongue and groove aspen, a very white wood, but very pretty, cheerful, keeps your house bright and light. So let's look over here in the kitchen. The house I felt was a little too dark, so I installed this 4x4 Velux skylight. I like it a lot. It's always bright and sunny in here. It's a lot of sunlight for a lot of work, actually. Your kitchen has a huge porcelain Kohler sink. And I've got a colander type basket and stainless grills that go in it. You've got a adjustable spray head, of course. All of the countertops are porcelain, very hard to work with. I don't know if I'd do it again. And little glass tile embellishments. You got plenty of counter space with under cabinet lighting here. I like a well-lit, plenty of room countertop situation. Again, your appliances, Kenmore Elite. Your fan for cooking on your gas stove is located underneath the microwave with a switch. You cook, you flip it on, we're good. Out it vents through the wall, through the ceiling, and outside. The cabinets are cherry. They're a pretty top grade cabinet. As you can see on the drawers, that's how you can always tell with cabinets what you've got going. The corners of these cabinets, this is almost 3/4 inch material. I would assume birch, dovetailed on. When you've got dovetail corners and heavy sides on your drawers, you've got a good cabinet. I've left a few extra door and drawer pulls in case if one gets damaged. You do have a garbage disposal. The dishwasher I've ran about 5 times. I I see no leaks, seems to function just fine. I run everything in here a bunch of times, all the appliances, washer, dryer, stove, you name it. And I believe all the bugs are worked out. So underneath you got a little storage space, but that's nothing new. Let's move on to the bedrooms. Now your master bedroom has two large 4-foot by 5-foot windows. Great view out of your bedroom. The front has your double doors, which can bring you right out onto your porch, out to the outside. We have corbels in the bedrooms also. All along, I think they look cute. Same log walls. The carpet is almost $70 a yard with the most expensive antimicrobial, whatever, pad underneath. My lower house, I had wood floors throughout, and I learned your bedroom floors get cold in the winter. I want warm bedroom floors. Now on the one wall, I've got one wall in the living room, one wall in each of the bedrooms custom painted. Just for a little artistic touch. My buddy had to put himself a nice longhorn skull in there, which I think is very attractive. But if a person didn't like it, I have all the paints stored over here in your closets for every room to go ahead and touch up or change things. I've got all the colors for the different custom walls right here in these mason jars, and there's paint from every single room in here. So if you ever have problems in the future, you'll have the paint to compare it to. Oh, one thing I haven't mentioned is I took the time to laminate, which some people would call formica, all of the shelves here. There's lights in both your closets. As you can see, all the shelves have plastic laminate on it. Therefore, maintenance is a damp cloth, wipe them off. No sanding and revarnishing or painting. You're good for life. Takes a little extra time, but in my old age, I don't want to be working on my house. I want to be living it and enjoying it. Now, as you can see, I made the doors. They're custom. They're alder doors with little sticks from the forest I ran through my planer. The trim, I tried to incorporate a little bit of alder to match the doors into a pine trim, little alder corner blocks and plinth blocks. Ties it all together real nice. And you've got a ceiling fan light kit combination. It works great, but like I say, I prefer table lamps. Now, on all these windows in the bedrooms, I have put a cheap leveler type of blind to keep the sun off the carpet. You know, if the house sits here for a while, I don't want the carpet fading. And you can, I would get rid of them and put something more attractive for window covering. But for now, they're just for utility. Okay, let's go to the little guest bedroom / office. All right, here's your guest bedroom. Probably office also. I think I would come and put a little desk with a backsplash so your pencils and things didn't fall over. Here, so I had a nice view looking out. And what I've done in my lower house is on the opposing wall, I put a top quality sofa pull-out bed. Works great as a guest bedroom. And then as you can see in the corner, I've got it wired for phone and your satellite internet and satellite TV coming in. The whole house is wired. You call them up to set your antennas, and they've got wires to hook right onto out in your utility room. Again, the closets, good sized closets, all formica and hanging bar. Closet's a closet, but you got a nice one in each bedroom. Now this is your master bath. Again, it's got porcelain tile with some embellishments. You've got a cedar vanity with 3 drawers on each side. These dials, one is for a vent fan and one is for a heat lamp. I like to turn a heat lamp on when I'm drying off after a shower. And then your usual towel bar or towel ring, robe hook, towel bar, which you'll see in a minute. I just picked out a mirror that went with oil bronze fixtures for a little contrast of darkness in a light bath. And your typical over the mirror lighting. Alright, what we've got going here is a European solid glass shower door. I found that downstairs, if I keep a squeegee in the shower and squeegee them off inside after each shower, it'll eliminate the soap spots. Then as you can see, this shower has two shower heads. One I've set up for your old age with a handheld wand. And a person could go to a medical supply store and get one of those plastic and stainless chairs to sit in and take a shower just fine up until, you know, your very old age. I love a window in my shower. I crack this all the time, or my house downstairs. You never get any steam whatsoever in the bathroom when you're taking a hot shower. Plus, I like that feeling of freedom looking out. And on this end, you just have your regular shower head with more room, because the shower angles out to wider on this end that you'll most likely use most of the time. We have a lot of tile in this bathroom, but the entire floor has an electric mat underneath, low voltage, can be controlled by this thermostat on the wall. If you wish, you can even buy a programmable thermostat, and in the evening when you're sleeping, don't run it. Have it turn on in the morning, but I like it on all the time. It makes for a nice warm bathroom. Back here you've got a double towel bar. I don't know if a man can see it. And a very good chance you want to put a cabinet for possibly your towels, but there's so many ways to go. Some people like wrought iron, wire type shelving, so I thought I'd leave that for the homeowner. Should be a nice, easy to clean, warm little bathroom, well lit. I like a lot of light in my bathrooms. Oh, and here we have a kind of a jazzy copper sink I liked. It's bright and colorful and has a hard type of clear coating on it, so it shouldn't start turning and oxidizing on you. So there you go. Come on in, jump in. Turn the heat. Call a half bath laundry. Come on in. Okay, I've installed two cherry cabinets for towels, for laundry soap, for toilet paper, whatever. Underneath, two drawers in the vanity top. In the corner, you've got a lot of shelving for the things probably you don't use every day. Tile countertop, stainless steel utility sink, which I love. During the construction, I've used that so much. Your little light bar, another mirror, ground fault outlet, over here on the wall, and then a full-size Kenmore washer and dryer. The dryer is gas, the washer is electric, the most economical way to go. I've also installed a skylight in this one, which really brightens it up. I almost wish I would have put it in the master bathroom, but such is the way things are. You've got recessed can lighting, you've got over the mirror lighting, and also over here we have another vent fan installed. The toilet is a high flushing. They advertise it as a toilet. You can flush a whole basket of golf balls down. So we'll send that on its way out to the septic with no problems. I don't know, it's just a good solid little room, but there's room to function. It'll be a half bath and should be an alright little laundry room also.